morning. It's about 5 to 8 on day 8 of my isolation with COVID. I've got not much to report, no change. I'm still just up and down all the time. Pretty alright at the moment. I'm gonna make some coffee. I was sitting in my bed last night and I was thinking, God, I'm half fed up with being in my bedroom. It's been about a week. I've spent nearly all my time up there isolating from my daughter. Oh, look at this flipping weather again. Look at it. I'm missing a whole week of the best weather the UK has had this year. Well, I think so anyway. Oh, it's a bit bright, mind. I can't see the monitor at all. I was standing out here in my little patch, my tiny bit. Last night I was, after midnight, I was just desperate to be out. Desperate. I was fine. I didn't even notice that I was kind of getting cabin fevered, you know, at all. I just accepted it totally and 100% like, oh, that's fine. Done this before, used to it these days. But oh, last night I was thinking, am I not enjoying reading this and doing this and watching this vlog? And I thought that's because that's all I've been doing for a week. I'm getting kind of having enough of it now. I'm just watching a lady walking around in circles and drinking out of a bottle of water at the same time. And it's a grown-up lady as well, in a uniform. Right, I'm going in. I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to on Saturday. Seeing my boyfriend. It's been ages. I've been missing him. I'm doing a gig with my boyfriend as well, and it's a rail strike. So he's gonna have to come and pick me up, which is a bit bad really. But there we are. There's no means of getting to the gig otherwise. Here comes the coffee. Come Timo. It's lovely and warm in here now. Look, 27.2 degrees. Ignore that bit. Well, you don't have to. That's the humidity. That's the temperature there. 27.2. I'm loving it. It's coming up to 12:30 and I've just had a bath, and that's why I look like a beetroot with all blotchy skin, because I made the water a little bit too hot. I have been giving today over to fun. Honestly, I was feeling a bit fed up. Because, and I think I analysed a bit about what was causing me to be fed up in my isolation. It was just that stupid compulsion to always be ticking things off my list all the time. I annoy myself with it sometimes. It's like, if I'm not doing it, then I feel bad. But I'm not going to today. I'm just going to have a fun day and do what I enjoy. And I have been feeling quite well actually, but once I got in the bath and I was sort of swishing around a bit and being a bit more physical, I did start to feel a bit more dizzy again. And once I got out, I was trying to pass around getting dried, my legs started to go all shaky again. So definitely gonna keep on doing fun stuff that involves like reading and stuff and watching videos. But the time has come for me to do my day 8 test, which might well be the last one I need to do, to be honest. If it's negative, then I can do another one tomorrow, and if that's negative, I could go out for a walk or something tomorrow, which is Friday. If it's not negative today, well, even if it's negative tomorrow, I'm still not going to be allowed out till Saturday anyway, so there'll be no point. And I don't need to test on Saturday. I double checked, I triple checked, I quadruple checked with the track and trace email that they sent me. I can just go out on Saturday regardless. I'm really looking forward to that now. That's cheered me up, the thought of being able to get out and about again on Saturday. My prediction is, I really don't know. Could be negative. I wouldn't be 100% surprised if it's negative. Could be a big thick line like before. That wouldn't surprise me either. And it also wouldn't surprise me if it's a sort of in-betweeny, fainty line. So I genuinely don't know, so let's see. Okay, I'm ready. Timer ready to go. 4 drips, wasn't it? Here we go then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, came out a bit quick. Start that off. Travelling up. Oh, you can totally see through my marking. Oh no. That's a line, isn't it? Flippin' heck. Not many seconds in. It's looking very faint at the moment, but they do go darker, don't they? Let's see then. No gentle strolls for me in the sunshine tomorrow afternoon then. It's official. Oh. I am disappointed, but I'm going to try and be happy today and tomorrow, no matter what, because, well, why not? The alternative is being miserable and fed up and lonely. Anyway, I'm going to make a cup of tea and just go read a book in bed again. Oh, no, but I'm going to enjoy it. Yay! So, back in my bed again. I am going to comfort eat crisps. I'm sorry, I am. I feel like I need to. And I'm going to start a new book because I finished my other one. So let's start this. This is the one I finished yesterday. Me finishing a book in a matter of days. Unheard of. Yeah, it was very mildly pleasant, full of facts and commentary on Portuguese culture. More than anything, it inspired me to have a massive binge of Portuguese learning, and I'm still inspired, as evidenced by those yet more notes taken there on my book there. I've been doing more of that this morning, watching videos on here and making notes, just really enjoying it. And I've been doing Spanish. I'm confident I can learn the both now. Oh, and I have discovered the new height of comfort for bediting, which is my nickname for editing in bed. Put the laptop on here and then pull this over so it's really next to it, and then use the mouse with that. And I tell you what, it's really comfortable and better than leaning over that sidewaysy direction. Oh, here we go then. More armchair travelling. No, bed travelling. Bed travelling. That's me, that is. I'm projecting myself on that person. Do you know what else I did briefly earlier before my bath? I went on booking.com. I was just window shopping. This little bit of the book here is focusing on wildfires and the risk of wildfires, and it's saying even if you have the tiniest bit of glass and you leave it lying around, it could act as a magnifier and make a flame, which sets the whole lot off then. So there we are. I'd forgotten about that. Not that I'd be leaving any kind of rubbish at all, including glass anyway, but it's just an interesting concept, I thought. I got completely sidetracked. I didn't read much of the book. I basically had an urge to start looking at more apartments available in Albufeira for rent, not for immediately booking, but just to make a little list of possibles. Don't know if I'm jumping the gun a bit, might be a bit early. What else have I been doing? Oh, I've been looking into Portuguese courses online. So just making a little start. I've only looked at one particular language school actually, but I'm quite interested in doing those group classes just because of the enjoyment of doing them, really. I'm sure I could learn the language without doing that, and probably better actually and more effectively, but there's just something about the motivation of doing it with others. I'm looking at one that's in Lisbon, for example, so I wouldn't travel there. I'd do it from home, but it would be based in Lisbon. So presumably the other people would be in different parts of the world as well, I don't know. They run actual in-person ones, but obviously I'd have to stay in Lisbon for that and it would work out awfully expensive. Anyway, I am going to go and cook lunch with actual vegetables now because I have just been sitting here resting for ages, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm doing some hand-cut chips in the Actifry. I've been having a lovely chat with my daughter through the door, which is how we're chatting at the moment, but only for another 2 days. Then we can go back to having proper chats again. And with the chips, we're going to have fried tomatoes, fried mushrooms, and some of these cauldron sausages. I popped a bit of basil and a bit of sea salt over that. That's smelling absolutely beautiful now. Oh, yum, I'm getting an appetite for it. There we are, all plated up, doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I chopped a bit out of my sausage to see if it was done while it was cooking. I'll give that one to Isabel. It's 5:25 in the evening. I've hardly vlogged today because I've just been doing the same stuff as I've been doing all the other vlogs about the last 10 days. It's a test to the old imagination and powers of creativity. I tell you what, vlogging every single day in your house. Oh well, we did it in the first lockdown, didn't we, for much longer, so I should just stop moaning, shouldn't I? At least it's only 10 days. Right, I'm going to do something I'm dubious about doing. I'm going to attempt to play flute with COVID because as soon as I'm out of isolation I've got a gig. And I can't just do it cold, I'm going to have to practice. So I'm going to have a go and see how I get on. Oh, and by the way, this isn't my normal flute, this is my spare flute. I was a bit worried about COVIDing in my real one, if COVIDing is even a verb. Didn't know if I'd like be playing it at the gig and all this COVID would come shooting out the end. I don't think it would actually, I think I'm being completely ridiculous. Anyway. I thought if I alternated the flutes I was playing, it would give the COVID particles extra time to die in between playings. That's my theory anyway. I've had a little blast on it, not as bad as I was expecting. I thought the tone was going to be terrible, but the tone was surprisingly okay, especially as that's my spare flute as well. So right, I'm going to make a little start going through my list of Kaylee repertoire for this particular band. I'm not optimistic I'm going to do more than 10 minutes, but I'm going to make a little start anyway. Just about 40 minutes later. Now the practice didn't go too well, but it kind of did. I was about 10 minutes into it and I was okay. Starting to feel a bit of pain sort of in my glands and all that. And then my boyfriend rang. It was when I was on the phone to him I started to come downhill again. And then I started to get really worried about letting everybody down for this gig coming up. So he's going to try and find a dep for me. So that if I feel on Saturday I'm not up to it, then the dep will do it. And if I am up to it, the dep will do it as well. So they'll still have a gig and be paid. So this is the solution we're working on currently, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. Anyway, that's where I'm at now, feeling miserable. and feeling ill, so I'm gonna go back up and sit on my bed again then. It's 7:05 in the evening now. I'm going to attempt to cook some gnocchi for my daughter. She's hungry. That apparently takes 2 minutes to cook. This is what I'm going to use. The rest of that tofu that needs finishing up. Some courgettes, aubergine, celery and cabbage. Oh, and mushrooms. I must have left them in the fridge. Looking like this at the moment. Very bland. The only seasoning is garlic and ginger. I'm about to add the tomatoes. 2 tins of... Oh, and a bit of that soy sauce. Tomatoes are in. These going in now as well. Bit of basil and a stock cube. 20 to 8 now. The gnocchi's in. That's bubbling on the stove there. I have to say I've got an unexpected symptom to report from the COVID, which is very, very uncharacteristic of me. I'm not a very emotional person, other than just generally quite excited and happy these days anyway. But I've been feeling weepy, and I'm not like that. So yeah, a bit unusual development there. I'm not sure if I'm going to film anything tomorrow. At the moment I'm thinking not, because every day is being very samey just at the moment. It was a bit more of an interesting journey of development at first in those first days, but now it's going to be day 9 tomorrow, and it just seems like I can pretty much predict what's going to happen. I'm going to wake up feeling okay, have a bit of a rest, do something, feel worse, have a sit down again, feel better, make some food, eat that, feel tired afterwards, have a rest, do something, feel exhausted and ill afterwards, have another rest, and it's going to go on like that. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Do give it a like if you liked it. It helps the channel to grow. I really appreciate that. And if you're new, do subscribe if you want to follow more of my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!